So we've got another amazing talk up now from Ira Cohen. He's at Message Wiz, talking about how do we stay top of mind despite social distancing. So, Ira, over to you.
A few weeks after the first lockdown, I received a text message from Katie, our dry cleaner. I was a little nonplussed because I don't really have a very close relationship with Katie before. She asked how our family was doing coping with the lockdown, told how she was coping, and shared some information. A few days later, we received another text in which she informed us that she would happily arrange to pick up and deliver our dry cleaning. We took advantage of that service, and we were really happy for it. We began thinking about this and realized that there are many small businesses that were suffering during the lockdown because the lack of human interaction with our customers was really hurting their business. And so we began a program to help small businesses engage with the customers during the lockdown. Then we realized that it wasn't only small companies, small businesses. It was also larger companies, consumer-centric companies that were suffering. In particular, because they needed to reassess their marketing activities and their budgets. Mobile messaging is delivers a very intimate conversation, dialogue, because it's an extension of ourselves. It's how we communicate with our friends and family. 9 out of 10 consumers will tell you that they prefer to communicate with businesses that they trust via text messaging, not via email, not via apps, and not via voice calls. And yet our biggest takeaway is that while some companies have embraced mobile messaging technology as part of their marketing, there are so many companies that haven't. Think about it. When this is all over, our behavior will have changed. We'll be even more reliant on our mobile devices than ever before. And our customers will expect the brands that they communicate with to use text messaging to communicate with them. So here are 3 rules of thumb for implementing an effective mobile communication strategy. First is find engaging ways to stay top of mind while socially distancing. This isn't as easy as it sounds, but let's learn the lesson from Katie. Start a dialogue with your customers, asking how they're coping. Tell how you're coping, share some personal insights. Ask them if there's any way you can help them or provide a service to them. Let them know that even though it's not business as usual, you're still there for them. During stressful times, we seek out people and things that were part of our lives beforehand. And you want to be remembered by your customers as being there for them during this time. The second one is relevance. Find content from within your realm of expertise that you can share with your customers that makes sense within the current reality. Answer the who, what, when, and where. Do you have this type of relationship to share this content? Is this content timely in the current context? How does this reflect on your brand? Every company and your company can find a way to apply your products and services to today's reality. A food business can share recipes to cook at home. A cosmetics company can share skin tips on home skincare. A pet services company can share how to play with your pet or create, activities to do with your pet. Our mobile devices have become our windows to the world. No matter what business you're in, sharing timely content with your customers will be valued and appreciated. And the third is be empathetic. Don't take advantage of their trust and don't inundate them with unwanted or irrelevant content. Your customers have developed an emotional connection with you, your brand, and maybe even your staff. Use mobile messaging to keep that connection alive, to engage in meaningful conversations with them. They're seeking someone to vent to. They're seeking human interaction. They're seeking a distraction. They're looking for creative and inexpensive ways to deal with problems they never encountered before. They don't want aggressive sales or marketing tactics when they're locked up and secluded. Be their ear. Listen to them. This is the essence of social selling, or what's known today as account-based marketing. And you have an opportunity to implement this on a one-to-one basis at a very critical time in your customers' lives. Companies that implement a mobile messaging, a mobile marketing strategy during these times, when they're staying top of mind, when they're being relevant, and when they're staying empathetic, will be well positioned, and to use the Manifest theme, will emerge stronger when we beat COVID. Thanks, and have a great afternoon.
Ira, fantastic. Sorry for the mispronouncing of your name. Great video. Lots of questions as normal coming in. We've got about a minute or so. So one here from Adam, which I think is you might find it quite annoying. Adam says, SMS sounds very old-fashioned in the age of WhatsApp, etc. Is this not a medium that's had its time? ?
I would say the exact opposite. SMS actually has come into its prime now. It's only over the last 10 years that companies have really discovered the value of texting with their customers. And remember, during this time, customer retention, the middle of the funnel activities are really important. And what better way than the most intimate and trusted device that's in your customer's hand that they're looking at every second. So this is the way to really keep your customers, the brand loyalty going. And I agree, there are other applications but SMS has coverage across the world. Everybody has SMS. It's the native messaging app on the phone. And so everybody has it. Well, our company and many other companies are offering WhatsApp and other types of messaging apps that they can use to connect with their customers. And they're effective, but SMS, because of the coverage, still is the most effective. You know that all of your customers have SMS and they're looking at it. And as I said in the presentation, staying on top of their mind during this time when they can't see you, when they don't see the physical presence, is really important for that retention activities.
Fantastic, Ira. We're out of time. Thank you so much.